One is a venous sample in a syringe and one is a micro sample in a capillary. All the tests that it's going to analyse are listed down here, and they're all in nice green boxes, which means everything is enabled and ready for use. If for some reason one of the tests wasn't working particularly well, it would change colour and it would tell you at the side it was fixing or it was disabled for some problem. But for now everything's fine, so we're going to come along to it. We're going to pretend that this is an arterial sample. The analyzer is saying ready, so all I do is press arterial and it asks me for my password. Now, I'm just going to put the password now and press enter. A light comes on to show us where the probe's coming, and the probe comes out. So all you do is you slide your syringe onto the probe and press start aspiration. It samples from the middle of the sample, and when it's had enough, it beeps and flashes to let you know that it's finished sampling, and then you just press OK, and then the probe goes back inside where it's cleaned and washed, so it's nicely out of the way and no biohazardous solutions of it outside. Now we have to put in who our patient is. And this analyzer in particular has been set up that you need to put a hospital number in and a patient's last name. So to start off with, I'm going to just do somebody fictitious. The entry. Oh, sorry, I'll just do that one again. My name. And then after that, if you want to put the patient's first name, or you know the patient's temperature is different from 37, or if they're on oxygen, you can fill in any of those fields too. If that's all you need to do though, just press view results. The results come up on the screen. Now don't worry that we haven't got any haemoglobin results here, it's because we're not using a real blood sample. But anything in a blood sample with a white background would mean that result was normal. Anything outside normal but not critical has a nice yellow background, and obviously anything that it can't calculate is red. You've got your base excesses and your bicarb results across here. If when you've got these results on the screen, you want to see how that patient's results look like last time, you've got a patient history button here, which if I press, you see the results that we've just done. But if you've done several results, all arterial, it would give you a nice list of all the previous results so that you could see if there were any trends or any differences from the previous samples. Finally, press home to take you back to the beginning. It's still rinsing and still checking itself at the moment, so it's telling us here we've got 22 seconds to wait until we can put our next sample in. Actually, it was quicker than that. And now it's ready for use again. So, take your results. Got a nice printout here. Anything abnormal, you've got little arrows up and down to tell you whether they're low or high. When you've got the screen like this, if you lost your bit of paper or you wanted to reprint those results, there's two ways of doing it. You can press menu, so view last results, and that will just quickly bring, I'll put my password in again, quickly bring up the last set of results that we've just done. There they are again, and I can reprint them if I want to. If these aren't the ones you're looking for, you can scroll to the previous sample and the previous sample before that. So if you want to look for a result and you want to find it that way, you can do. However, if you want to find some results from a patient that you did some time ago, so you've got a patient who's come back in again after a month or two, what you don't want to have to do is scroll through each one of those previous results to find it. If you go to menu, search results, again, you put your password in. And then here we have a search engine, so you can search on the patient's ID, last name, and you can say which time frame you're looking between, or which, in your case, you've only got one analyzer, but if there were several analyzers around the building, you would choose that. And then press view. So this is just saying we're going to bring up all the results from the last 8 hours. And because the analyzer's brand new in today, we can just see those three that we've done so far. Home always takes you back to the start. Okay, one of the most important things, we didn't use real blood here, but one of the most important things when you're doing a blood sample is to make sure that you've mixed it really well before you put it into the analyzer. And as soon as you've taken the sample, because you need the heparin to mix throughout the whole sample, because the last thing you want is this to go get blood clots inside it, because that would mean the analyzer grinds to a halt and someone has to change a cartridge, etc. So always give your samples a really good mix, and also that benefits you for the haemoglobin results too, because it means you've got all your red blood cells mixed into the sample properly. Okay.